old and an 8-year-old kid holding metal bars for canopies, making sure everything is moved from the ground, picking every rubber without being told to pick rubbers. Omo picking bibia, making sure say I say pack on clean and will come around. Uncle bibi or like the kids were all over. Even after like they were so grateful. I saw gratitude all over. So I told Paco Simpson this morning that is one place that I really want to repeat, because all this while it seems it was just the first and the second I repeated, and because Saturday didn't gain any grounds that much at the orphanage, father's home. So we did the first one there and the second one at the same place. So from the third edition, that's when we started getting support. And so I thought it was to hit communities and do like 1,000 kids and over, and that's what we've been doing for a while now.
But how do you choose the communities you'd do it in every year? Okay,
so the first community we hit was new site, and because that was where I stayed after school. I stayed there for almost a decade before I moved to Tadisco down.
For those of you that don't know, PMs are no students of TTU.
Full TTU boy. I mean, so I stayed around new site for like a decade, and I moved out to Tadisco down, and I'm now a Western Okrum boy. So
is that why you're a full Taddy boy?
Yeah, full Taddy, but almost still I'm qualified. They're telling me I don't qualify.
I heard you say in a particular story, I think you're narrating a story, you say the boys were calling you John Boy or something like that because you're from Kumasi.
Yeah, that was way back in SS. But the same people calling me John Boy. Me swat sneakers free Kumasi, but on double price, 100% interest.
It's one join.
So, claims of your crab. Me swat sneakers free Kumasi about school. And you know, I use my school fees too. In my pocket, when I'm doing now fast sneakers, now about school, no beton.
And you'll be able to sell them before you pay school fees.
Charlie, my catch sometimes a band to be doing now, but I'm buy so scour home. I'm going to school fees. I'm 2,000. I'm to me hit about 3,000 at the end of the day.
Amazing.
50% interest. So that was just by the way. And I mean, we've been running this thing for a long time. So after the new site edition, that was the third one.
Yeah.
I started doing surveys on social media. So I asked the people somewhere in the middle of the year, I started doing a survey essentially. Which community do you want us to move next? And then people vote out. So the one that gets the most mentions, then we go there. Like if you come had lots of mentions and we went there.
Okay.
And sometimes too, if you have most mentions, but then I call her that. Until I look at the next highest, the next maybe I 10 and next one 8. My picky and then we go there. So basically we do the survey on socials and we pick the next community.
So have you done one at Kwesimintim before?
Yeah, I did. Kwesimintim was the 5th edition. After New Takrad, we came to Kwesimintim, and then we moved to Efiokuma, and then we moved to 2nd D, and now we are coming to Skafon Mantem number 2.
But it looks like it's centered around 2nd D Takrad.
Yeah, so the plan is to take it out as well, because the thing is, because you're moving every logistic to, assuming I'm going somewhere like Upon.
Yeah.
You know, the cost of transport and everything, destination event, the price will shoot up. I'm sure from next year going, things will be more stable, and from there we can move it to other communities, like outside secondary Takrade. That's the dream, and even other regions and all that.
Okay. So what are some of the activities that we are going to experience this weekend? Okay, so for those of you who are not aware, it's a festival for kids. So first of all, when they get to the ground, my people, I know them very well. It is the one control, no one more mind. So immediately you come, you go through the screen, the general health screening, and then from the medical team, you go to the dental stand as well to check your teeth for you, and then from there you take your dewormer. So quite a few kumano. I'm going to be catching and say, you will say about dewormer. So I spoke to NS Chemist, and right now over 1,000 kids, they deworm all of them for me. Wow, that's amazing.
So after the dental stand, then you go and take your dewormer, and then you go to the face painting stand, and from there, ice cream is open, popcorn is open. I mean, all the sweet things you can think about, drinks, everything. Bouncy Castle is on, you play, and we have shoes on display. Shout was going out to Abo Onidia. Abo Onidia is one guy around Market Circle. He sells home use sneakers. Yeah. It's a second-hand sneakers, let me put it that way. And he has brought us 3 sacks of sneakers for the kids.
Wow, that's amazing.
Last year, he gave us a sack. That was like 100 pairs. So from what I'm seeing right now, it's over like 300 pairs.
That's crazy.
And big shouts going out to him. He heard me on radio like this, and he called me.
Wow.
And I went there. So one of my PA was there, Pamford was there to pick it up this morning. So shouts going out to our Bonidia. So shoes on display, and we have a couple of fashion designers and some up in Pamontade. Almost the time Sano. Brunya Tade was a big deal.
Big deal, yeah.
So I thought it was to bring that whole craze back.
kaftans, shorts, skirts, nema. To far they know your pen on near bag yama nicely. Nah, we could feel now the call. And then, I mean, fun games. We're having a TV game stand. We're having the tag of peace, lime and spoon. I mean, all the fun games you can think about. Owari, Ludo. And as a Pan-Africanist, some of those kids don't know about some of those games. And see, as a way of also telling them about themselves and their roots and what their ancestors used to play, the Ludo, Owari, Dame, Ninina, all there. So they were playing all those games whilst you have the TV game also on the side. And the bouncy castles, 2 of them, one for the very young ones, because I'm looking at kids between 3 years to 15. The bouncy castle on the magic can see a pound back on my medium so back. Get to a pano. Yeah, I'm paying for no mom gabanti. I know your mom the between 3 years to like 8 years, they'll take that one. And from 8 years to 14 or 15, they'll take the bigger one so that nobody gets hurt. Security intact, first aid intact. I mean, everything to make you feel comfortable. And last year we introduced haircut for the kids. Some of them, you know, more babes be almost one canopy saying to see you team away, be bunny child sweat nicely. So I mean, it's an experience for kids because I believe in you being the business cast or the Nebel Children's Park and I saw the Nebel call out in Manema. I was in Accra and I went to one of those gaming center for kids and you're supposed to pay like some 200 Ghana before you even enter. You say, "Okadano we feel kumano." On bed, I call baby say, in Americano. So this is something for all those kids out there who are not from in quote rich homes, but they have brighter future. Come and experience it. We have stationaries for them, bags, books, pens, crayons. I mean, everything for kids. So if you're also out there and you want to support us in any way, anything that will make this festival beautiful, you bring it along, I'll be glad to have it.
Is there a Momo number that's probably, if let's say I want to contribute a little bit of money to it, I can actually send my money to?
Good. So it can be in cash or kind.
Yeah.
So just call 0242 903049 0242 903049. And when you call or you even drop anything on this line, just let us know, alert us, and then we'll be glad to have you on board because it is capital intensive. It is very expensive. I remember last year, my wife was like, "Nana, listen, this thing is, the budget is crazy." And I'm saying, this is my ministry.
Yeah.
This is something that I want to do till the end of time. Even when I'm not around, I want my kids to continue, all my grandchildren to come and continue. That their grandfather Nana Quasi-Wusu started something like the way my parents took off, and I'm also continuing a legacy. I want my children to also take the same path, or my grandchildren to take the same path. So it's something I really want to build. And I know with their support, we'll be able to achieve all that greatness.
So now, what if I'm an adult? I don't have enough money. I don't have enough things to actually donate. I want to volunteer.
I mean, we get volunteers every year. So if you're out there now, I'm going to canopy. I'm going to table, I'm on this stage. And I said to help with coordination. Maybe I'll be around, I should say, it's a bouncy castle with number stress. About buffet, I'm coordinating them. I'm making sure I'm going to tell you, be very safe. I mean, also do a horn in there, boy. It is the same thing. Whether somebody gives 10,000, somebody gives 5,000, and you come with your strength, you get the same blessing. They hear and say, that is the most important part. So whatever role you can play to make this great, I mean, come along. We're there for you.
Okay. So this year's Dine with the Street, location, time.
All right, so we'll take off at exactly 9 a.m. And this year we are going to Scaffold Mountain number 2, Kobe's Park. I always prefer the AstroTurfs because of the bouncy castles and the safety of the kids.
Is it the Kids FM area?
Yeah, that AstroTurf next share cluster of schools in the middle.
Yeah.
There's an AstroTurf, very nice AstroTurf. It seems Hazakis is one team be a cry training. Yeah, very beautiful AstroTurf. Yeah. So I mean, come around. You bump a hole. Bocadillos and Nimuseno.
Oh, okay.
Bocadillos.
Yeah, Bocadillos and
Nimuseno. What's the school people?
Oh, okay.
Kobe's Park, yeah, so come along, and we have a tent for parents as well. We bought in a manabeba. Na or shema when they agro ajo popcorn, the ice cream, the drinks, whatever you think. You're pumping out in the coffee. So if you want that to fine, but if you want to come leave the kids there to Namundi agro, the place is locked up because of security. So of course I could be a car. You're making sure say he's in safe hands or she's in safe hands. Now you're making sure so coffee nicely too. If you come, your kids are in, and God being so good for the past 7 years. We've never recorded any bad news. The kids are always safe. They all get home safely, and the Lord has been good.
Now, is there any long-term plans for Dine with the Street?
Okay, so the bigger dream, I said this on radio like a week ago, is to build a community for those kids, a community where it will be named after my mom, Evelyn Insia, because I mean, she's played a major role in all that I'm doing as a single parent. I mean, when my daddy left, she took the baton and she's been able to take good care of all of us, and we are all responsible adults now. So get a home. I don't want it to be like an orphanage. Like, I want it to be like a community for those kids. You understand? Maybe get some nice name to it, a Fiebroni city or a Fiebroni community, you know? And then these kids will be there, and then have their own schools, they have their own church, they have their own playgrounds. That is a bigger dream, a community for the less privileged out there. So that's a bigger picture. And also, you asked me why it is limited to the metropolis. So into the future, also looking at going to other towns outside secondary Takrady as well, because because we started with 100 kids and now we are doing over 1,000 kids. Until with time, we'll get there and we'll be able to treat other communities as well. And we are also looking at adding drilling of boreholes in deprived communities. Yeah, and we hope we'll be getting the funding with time, because we share videos so that is one of the things the foundation is also looking at. And we also have a Pint for a Life on the side. That is every March. We have the scholarship package also on the side. And somebody called me somewhere last year about one woman at Isaman who lived in the late husband's house. And the man is, because the man is no more, the family, they treat him anyhow. Can you believe the family decided to rent the husband's house to the woman? Yeah, and the woman too, out of shame, she was not ready to move out. And my kid brother called, and we paid for like 1 year rent for the woman. So I think this December I will go there and go check up on her again. I mean, we are for humanity. So anything to make life beautiful, we do it to make life beautiful for everybody out there.
You mentioned the foundation, but you didn't mention the foundation's name,
PM Foundation. So it is PM Foundation, that's my name. For those of you who don't know what PM stands for, it's Peacemaker. So it is PM Foundation, and that is my name as well. And I'm the founder and a team leader as well.
So PM, your final words for our listeners and probably supporters and volunteers who will come to the event.
Okay, so we need more hands to make this beautiful. Imagine handling over 1,000 kids, and it's easy. My team alone can't handle it. So whatever support you can give us, we'll be glad to have that. And also, I've said this countless times that when it comes to charity, you don't need billions to do charity. In your own small way. Ebi our area now, what's I could be a school. Uncle, good afternoon. Auntie, good afternoon. If you buy a school uniform for this kid, I could be school watch the books, school bag, not the guma, the most important thing is that it's from your heart. That is the most important. It should come from a genuine heart. But so let's all try as much as possible in our own small way to help make life beautiful for everybody. Being there for each other. That is all that humanity is about. Being there for each other. Try.
All right, thank you very much, PM. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, this Saturday, on the 13th of December 2025, at Isikafo Bantam number 2, Park, Hobbies Park. We are hosting.
Tell all the kids Uncle PM is coming out to party. And the beautiful part is that it's dine with the street, so I dine with them as well. So yesterday buffet now. Whatever they are eating, that's what my wife and we join them to eat. So it is not like any substandard food. Very rich food for those kids. I do the coaching anyhow. No, they are chicken, they have their chicken. If they are noodles, they have their noodles. If they are drinks, they have their drinks. Just like the way we eat at home. I always ask myself, what you are giving to the next person? So if you are giving a gift to somebody, think about this. When you are giving out anything to anybody out there, so be the idea we be chewa when you be home. TB and say obo wakasa okochengo fa de o fa na jintina ntade bi atitibi no aso no de ko no sane mana o de ko no ye de chewa obeje. Think about all that and then give people the things you want them to give you as well.
All right, thank you very much, PM. Right, guys, so the mid-morning radio show will continue right after this short commercial break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
I see. Mamin Faki ni wuki low down. Sisi atadi ha. Se bano enjoyment ha. Yeah, ha ye hon ko joint spew. Thursday to Sunday action ne koso Swagger Lounge no. I see.
Drop the bass.
The Enjoyment Ministry with Swagger Lounge. Thursday is karaoke and jams night. Now Friday to